I'm your mother, I'm your brother, I'm your sister, I'm your friend, I'm your father when you need one. I'll be here till the end. Hello, family, and welcome to the house at Vanderbilt, where you will sit back and don't spat, but have a meaningful conversation with all life forms. You can be black, brown, white, Protestant, Gentile, or Jew. Righty, lefty, MAGA, BLM, Antifa, and gay too. Because all are welcome here in this house. So sit back and relax and get on in here and cop a squat because the conversation is about to start.
Hey, 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 hey. It's Easter Sunday. It's getting ready to be 3 o'clock. It is Easter Sunday, and it's getting ready to be 3 o'clock. We are here. We are here. Happy Resurrection Sunday. Happy Resurrection Sunday, you all. Happy Easter. We here. We done made it another year. We made it another day. We made it another week. We done made it another month. And we are in the building. Happy Easter, family. I hope that you all are feeling just as great as I am. I hope that you all are feeling the blessings fall down on you just as much as I am right now. I hope that you all are in a joyous spirit and you feeling the burn of greatness just as much as I am, because today is Easter Sunday. If you don't celebrate it, by all means, I hold no disregard. Mad respect to all of you. Love you more, love you more, love you more. Happy Sunday. Welcome, family. Welcome, family, to the house at Vanderbilt. Y'all know how we get down in this house. We getting ready for our lovely Sunday dinner. And as we get ready, we always going to have those Sunday conversations that's going to be running through the household. So I don't know what you cooking today, but I already got me some mustard and turnip greens up in there going with a little bit of turkey meat in them. Got me some dressing and turkey going. Got me some baked mac and cheese going. Got me a side of potato salad waiting on me in the fridge that's oh so chilled. Yes, God. And then I'm going to have me a nice Dutch apple pie to follow it up with a little bit of strawberry ice cream. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Hey, it's Easter Sunday. And y'all know y'all know who I am. Y'all know how I get down. This is Vanderbilt and this is the house at Vanderbilt. And before we get into the main course, of course, we always start off with a little bit of an appetizer to get you, get that palate nice and ready for what's really coming. Appetizer wise this week, we always talk about our sponsor, VVHJ Management and Consulting Agency, out here helping those independent restaurants get that marketing on tight. Get it right on the ball. Get that money rolling back in and get you out of the red and back in the black, baby. That's what VVHJ Management and Consulting Agency is doing for a lot of restaurants. I want to say thank you to Augie's Breakfast Bar and Grill for letting me work out their thing over there on the east side of Atlanta. Thank you to Chef Wu, great Asian restaurant out there in Roswell. Thank you to the Grand Thai Cafe out there in Roswell as well. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to Frida's over there in Fayetteville. Thank you. Thank you to Husky's Kitchen. My boy Dwayne over there, man. Thank you so much, man. These are all restaurants that have allowed VVHJ Management and Consulting Agency to come on in and help them out. And I'm here to tell you, go see them. Go talk to them. They'll tell you what's being done over there. But we got another little appetizer on the way. You know what I'm saying? She's not made part of the main conversation because she ain't been part of the main conversation since I started this thing off. But she's always been in the back of my head because I was just so distraught and disturbed by all the things that she was doing within this administration. And it was just crooked. And when I say crooked, it was crooked. So we all want to not have a moment of silence for the hellhounder, the bat bunny, the blonde bomb, not shell, just bomb. Pam Bundy. We want to say to you, Pam Bundy, good freaking riddance. My God, my God. You know, y'all call it a joke. I call it serious. The Epstein files are very serious, my people. They very serious. And though they in the information part and the appetizer part of this conversation, they're still so important. Do you know how many people are in the Epstein files? Do you understand that a very good high percentage of that top 10% is in the Epstein files? Do you understand that these people are legitimately, allegedly pedophiles? Do you understand that these people harm children? No matter where the children come from, no matter what, they still harm children. Do you understand that your girl, Pam Bundy, hid them? She protected them. She made sure you were unable to see their names. She made sure that she redacted everything in that file to make sure that we did not know who the true enemy was that is within. So I need y'all to do me a favor. Do me a real big favor. Keep posting. Keep saying. Keep talking about it. Keep letting them know you need to see those Epstein files, because within those files lies a deep, deep, deep cover of some very horrible people. And we need their names put out there. Get them out there so we all can know who it is we really should be worried about, who it is we really should know who's putting harm to the American people, who it is we should really know who we should charge with some real freaking crimes, y'all. So do me a favor, type, post, talk about it, push it out there. At the end of the day, the Epstein files ain't being swept under the rug. And this new guy think he finna walk in here talking about, oh, the Epstein files make no difference and they're not a part of the conversation anymore. Sorry, sir. You just took over a job, but you're not erasing our memory. And the one thing we really do want to know is who hurting these kids out here. Because you guys blamed it on so many different people over the years, but come to find out, it's some of y'all, and the majority of them are not of our color. Come on, black, brown, and LGBTQIA plus people. We're not the pedophile crew. We ain't hurt nobody like that. So why not ask? We want to know. Give us the information. It belongs to us. We have the right to know. Pam is gone. New guy's in. He think he's finna cover it up and sweep it under the rug, and we're not finna let that happen. So do know that. Welcome, 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 welcome. As I said, it is Sunday and it's Resurrection Sunday. It's Easter Sunday. And this week, yet again, I knew not what the hell I was going to come on here and talk about. Had no idea. I kept wrestling with certain conversations, certain topics. You know, I watched the news. I went on your old boys, Agent Orange little social media site and didn't get anything that I really wanted. And then yesterday, I just went to bed early. And when I say early, I was in the bed like 7:30 at night. I was already in the bed and I was praying and I was like, Lord, what am I going to deliver tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? What am I going to talk about? What's important? What do people need to be made a promise of? And then there was that word, promise, promise, promise. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever had someone promise you something? And you were really excited about it because they told you they were going to deliver something to you that was really going to make you happy. And you waited. And you waited. And you waited. And it never came. The promise never revealed itself. Though this person was somebody that you admired, you respected, you thought highly of, you knew that they would never, ever, ever let you down. But they never came through with the promise they promised to you. Remind you anything? Does it remind you anything? Let me help you out. No new wars. We're going to release the Epstein files without a problem. We're going to erase pedophiles from the face of this earth. We will not harm nor take away your Medicare or Medicaid. We will not put poor people in a worse state than they already are. Promises. These are the promises in which this administration walked into that office again. These are the promises in which MAGA humiliated themselves. These are the promises in which the people who were hiding in plain sight never once want you to know that they may have had a prejudice bone in their body until this administration blew up and made them feel comfortable. These are the promises that were made to all of us Americans. And look at where we are now. Not only are we in a war with Iran, we've bombed several countries. And I mean bombed several countries. You're sitting up here and Agent Orange is arguing about, oh my God, why haven't I got the big award? Why haven't I been nominated for the huge award? You gave it to Obama and he did nothing. You gave it to this person and they did nothing. This is how he sounds, and I can only imagine that this is what he's doing every time he's talking about it. He wants something major, but he can't keep simple promises to us American people. You tell me about a war that's costing $1 billion a day, and we got homeless folks out here, folks who are struggling to live, folks who's living paycheck by paycheck, folks who can't even get a job, folks who have the limit amount of education that's looking to further their education that can't even do that. And then you wonder, and then you ask yourself, what about the promises? What about those promises you made to us? What about the promises you told us that we wouldn't end up in another senseless war and that you were going to be the president of peace? Ain't that what he said? He said he was going to be the president of peace. Child, not only do we not have peace abroad, we ain't got peace at home. You still got madmen running around here in masks in other cities, here and there. You just set up a camp right here in Georgia, not far away from my home. You got ICE getting ready to really come on out. They're getting ready to come out, especially during the midterms. You lost the gerrymandering battle. You started a gerrymandering battle in Texas, then California joined the game, and then you lost that part. Indiana tried to come in and do a little bit of something, then they pulled back because they noticed, no, that ain't right. But by this time, all the other states then already threw their card in the game, and now you're losing again. Promises. When will we learn as a people to understand and to respect the fact that you have this thing innate in your body called discernment? When will you learn to stop following the leader? When will you learn that people will say anything in order to get ahead? When will you learn that a person will promise you the world and only give you pennies? This is where we are, y'all. Promises, promises, promises. You promised us that you wouldn't touch Medicaid. You promised us that you wouldn't touch Medicare. You promised us that our veterans were going to be living okay and you would have a hand under them that would be lifting them up. Now our veterans are falling shortly and quickly and out of the way. You're taking over their veterans benefits and messing around with them. You're shutting down the government every chance you get, and you want to blame it on the Democrats. You know damn well it's not us independents because we're trying to help you. But you're shutting down the government every chance you get, and every time you shut it down, it hurts our veterans. It hurts our veterans. The people who sat up and fought for you to live, fought for me to live, fought for us to walk the face of these United States of America streets without worrying about a bomb hitting us at any second. But yet you keep harming them. You study firing folks. You just recently said that you didn't want to stand near a black woman on stage, so she couldn't get her promotion in the Army. These are the things that your administration is doing. These are the things that they promised us that they wouldn't do. Promises, promises. When will we learn as a community that if we don't start fighting this fight together, we're going to continuously listen to promises that will never come into fruition? That's the catch, y'all. They promise us a whole lot of crap, only to get your vote. And then when they get your vote, their promises are out the door. MAGA, for you. Your boy promised you better housing. He promised you a better way of life. He promised that he would not take us back, but yet he would move us forward. But here's the greatest promise. He promised that he would make America great again. What does that mean? I have been asking that for over 5 years now. Hell, it's been over 10 years. What does make America great mean again? What does it mean? What are you making great? And here's the question. In what part of America's life was this great part in which you speak of that we're finna go back to and become that again? I'm confused. I'm completely confused because we continuously allow not just this Agent Orange man, but we've allowed president after president after president after president come in that office, promise us a whole bunch of BS, and then get in that office and never, ever actually follow through on the promises in which they make to us as the American people. Is it wrong for American people to just want to live? Is it wrong for American people to not have to worry about poverty? Is it wrong for American people to not have to worry about whether or not they can go see a doctor? Is it wrong for American people to not have to worry about whether or not they can see a dentist? Is it wrong for American people to want to see and be able to go and see an eye doctor? These are the things that should be normal. These are the things that should never, ever, ever cause a worry on any American's mind. Because when you have $1 billion to spend on a war that we have no reason in, you can't tell me that we don't have $1 billion to put into these American streets, that we don't have $1 billion to go to 50 different states and talk to them and let them know we're here to help. And how can we help? Yet you're coming through Atlanta right now. You're shutting down homeless camps. You're pushing everybody's stuff and you're throwing all these folks don't have any belongings. But the things that they have gathered, the things that they have saved, the things that they keep close to them, You've decided that they're nothing but garbage and you've gotten rid of it. Is this right? Is this right? Is this where we are actually supposed to be in America? Is America great again yet? I wonder. And if it ain't great, God dang it, when is it going to get great? When is it going to get great for you? When is it going to get great for you? When is it going to get great for your black self? When is it going to get great for your brown self? When is it going to get great for your gay self? When is it going to get great for your white self? My God, when is it going to get great? Because, baby, the way we looking, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. Have you not noticed? Have you not noticed? Have you paid attention to the fact that we're in this war and prices of everything is just constantly still going up, up, up? Hell, we're paying $4 for gas now in Atlanta. When was the last time gas was $4 in Atlanta? I think it was COVID. But we're paying $4 again for gas in Atlanta. And this is crazy. So in my major cities like Chicago and California, you know, Hollywood and all that, I can only imagine what your gas prices are. I can only imagine what your gas prices are. But we're making America great again. We're making America great again. These promises, constant promises. The man just told you just the other day, his exact words. We can't take care of Medicare. We can't take care of Medicaid. We can't supply child care. Why? Why can't they? Why can't we make sure every human being in the United States of America can be healthy? Why can't we make sure every mother in the United States has an opportunity to go and find, you know, good employment while having her child be cared for under a very safe roof? Why? Why can't we afford that? We can afford $1 billion a day to go to a war that all of us know we don't belong in. All of us know that. You know damn well we don't belong over there. There's no reason to have gone and fight those folks. They told you just 3 months ago that they had obliterated, wiped out, gotten rid of any possible way for them folks over there to be making any type of bomb that would harm us. But now they come back and tell you that they're over there because they was making sure those folks couldn't bomb us. Which one is it? Which one is it? You got Pete Hegseth running excuse my French, I almost said something. You got Pete Hegseth running the whole camp over there with our armed forces. He's the number one guy over there. And he's firing every black and brown and woman person that he possibly can. And if he's not firing them, he's demoting them. If he's not demoting them, he's making sure that they don't get their proper, upkeep. He's doing everything that he possibly can in order to make sure that black, brown, or gay is not in the way. And y'all think that this is making America great again? I just want you to really take a real deep thought and think back to when the North was fighting the South. And when they put all them black folks on the line and got them up in there, they won. Do you think that black and brown people are inferior? Do you think that black and brown people are not a part of the equation? Do you think that black, brown, and gay people are equivalent to nothing? I'm here to tell you, if you think that, you in the wrong place, baby. You in the wrong place. Because America ain't the place for you. America is the land of the free. America is the melting pot of the world, baby. Everything is in here. Everything. And as long as everything is in here, everything counts. Everybody gets a say. Everybody is a part of this big, big picture. Everybody is. And as long as they are a part of this picture, they shall play their part. So why you think you can continue to erase? Why you think you can continue to make people forget? Why you think you can continue to control the narrative? I'm here to tell you, we ain't going nowhere. We're gonna be a thorn in your side forever. You will not win this battle. This is one battle that you will not win. You are constantly trying to separate and segregate the American people. You are causing division like no other. You are trying to make the whites think that they are right, and the blacks think that they are wrong, and the gays think that they do not exist. But I'm here to tell you, like Prince said, there's something else. The afterworld. I'm here to tell you. Let me let you know this. What is going on right now shall cause the biggest change that is ever to come. I beg you, my people, and I beg you, my family, believe change is coming. And as that change gets ready to shift its way on up in these doors, I want y'all to be ready. How do you get ready? If you're looking for a job, look harder. If you're trying to get your education, apply to every school possible. If you're trying to make sure that your family just good, work at it. Because times are about to change. And when times change, we all gonna be on the better side of this fence. This time that we are in right now was not only needed, it was warranted. All the promises that were made to us, only to smack us in our face and say, sorry, psych. Y'all remember that? Psych. All these promises this administration has made to us, they've only kept one. And the one they kept was to let us know that unless they're happy, no one will be. He promised you that. He did on the campaign trail. He said, unless I'm happy, no one will be. So guess what? All y'all ass unhappy MAGA. Hey, Black MAGA, you unhappy as hell too, because you don't fit in no circle. They don't really want you over there. And so sorry, we don't need you back over here. We forgive you. We forgive you. And if you could bring some energy back over here that'll help, then come on in the door. But if your plan is to come on in the door only to cause division, hate, separation, anxiety, keep your ass over there. We good. We don't need none of that. We don't need none of that. We on the building up. We on the way back up. And the only way we can get back up is to help each other. So family, again, I say this every time, and I'm going to keep saying it. We have to fight this fight together in order to win. Midterms are coming. I need y'all to get y'all voters registration intact, and let's vote. Yeah. Vote like crazy. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, figure out what's going on in the world, figure out where they mind at. But at the end of the day, get them out here to vote. Because Agent Orange has got to go. And the only way we get rid of him is if we do it together. But then once we get rid of him, we start making some changes by first getting on these state and local administrators and legislators and people that are heading up our government locally and letting them know exactly what we expect and exactly what we need. It's time out for the BS. America ain't gonna be great again until we all see it as great. Y'all, man, y'all follow me on Instagram at the house that Vanderbilt, VANDR-BUILT. Follow me on YouTube, man. The house that Vanderbilt, man. I've been getting some people coming on there here and there, but that YouTube channel, I really want to try to focus in on that and figure out how to work that platform. Follow me on TikTok, the house that Vanderbilt. TikTok is booming, man. I'm loving TikTok. TikTok has really been showing a brother some love. But follow the Facebook page, the house that Vanderbilt. Those numbers are growing tremendously. I started with 200 in February. And I'm now over 1,000. So we're growing. I must say thank you. Thank you to everybody that follow me. Thank you to everybody that support me. Thank you to everybody that has sent me stars. And just thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're on a growth, man. We're moving somewhere. But we can't move nowhere if we don't move in unison. Let's keep on growing, y'all. Let's keep on moving. And most importantly, let's keep on loving on each other. Love you. Peace. Have a blessed Easter Sunday. Have a great week. And may your wildest dreams come true. Peace.